Welcome back to another episode of Sometimes Crypto, the unscripted crypto podcast.
Heyo!
Week two. It's gonna be
And a second try.
We love doing these podcasts. We out here bringing you the
fun.
the audible
Fun until there's video fun.
until there's video fun. But yeah,
We'll get there.
we'll get there.
So Alex, what are we going to be talking about today?
Today we're gonna be talking about this little known group of people.
Little?
Little known.
Only little?
Well,
Little's a little word.
Yeah, little's a little word for this massive industry front runners called Yuga Labs. Yeah, we're going to be talking about all things Yuga.
I want to say apes, but yeah, all things apes and Yuga.
Apes, Yugas.
Meta. Metaverse. The fucking metaverse?
The fucking metaverse.
Okay.
That's the one. We're talking about the one. And some dogs, I think. Yeah.
They got doggies.
They got doggies.
They're called companions.
I mean, who doesn't like a little fur baby? It's I've been hanging out with some really old people lately. That's what they call their dogs, fur babies.
I don't.
I'm
don't.
sorry.
You just made me feel awkward.
That was cringe. I realized how cringe that was.
I couldn't let it slide. I felt so hurt. Like, you just used words and I was like, that's disgusting.
I realized, William.
You can bleep that. Honestly, I would bleep that. If anything, you might want to bleep that just
to save my
save the audience from having to hear that word. What do you mean?
Oh man. But yeah, that's funny. Yuga Labs. Let's get back to the main topic. Enough about me.
Enough about you?
Enough about me.
Are you sure? You should have a podcast just for you. We should do a segment just called Alex.
Yeah. Today's Alex segment. We decided to go on Yuga Labs. Oh, you turned on the light.
I always turn on the light.
Is that like going to be the recording light?
What? So for people who can't see, we have a light here that's USB connected. I just turned it on and he's like, about the light. It's not recording light. I just like turning it on because it's green, making money. Shmoney. Blah, blah, blah.
Yep. All right, what were you going to ask?
When was the first time you heard about Bored Ape Yacht Club?
Oh, that's a good question. Honestly, I have no clue.
Because by the time you told me, we were too late in, and they were like 40th.
Yeah, they were. I mean,
actually maybe more. By the time I heard about Bored Ape, they rocketed up again.
I don't exactly know when I heard about it. I just like walking around Miami, like being in the space. I would hear someone say, "Oh, Bored Ape." I was like, it's probably just some other
So you missed it.
Random NFT project. Yeah, I did miss it, but okay. Honestly, I didn't miss it by a little. I missed it by like a good chunk.
By a couple months?
Yeah, in that a couple weeks probably.
I think more.
I don't know. The thing is, I don't know how fast like they shot up in value. I do know they sold out pretty fast once they revealed. Once they revealed, they sold out pretty fast. But I don't exactly remember how fast they.
How fast they were.
They were rising in price, in value. But yeah, I remember some people just talking about it. But Bored Ape, and then like at some point when they're like, it's crazy how much this thing has gone up in such a short couple of
so was
weeks.
That fast?
Yeah. They like I would just hear it like back to back, and I was like, oh, wow, sounds cool. I was like, and then there was like this like it was either FOMO or like FUD where like people were like, oh no, there's no way it's gonna keep on going up. There's no way, and then it just kept on going up. They're like, there's no way. I just kept on hearing there's no way, and it just kept on going up. And I was like, well, good for you, lucky guys.
Lucky. I was like, lucky you guys.
Yep. I mean, I don't know. I it seemed ridiculous, but seeing how they're doing now, they're probably not ridiculous. They're with it. The entire Yuga Labs team seems to be quite with it. How did you hear about it?
Because you told me about it.
Okay.
I hear everything because you tell me about it. I'm going to change that because by the time you tell me, the information is a little late. So I'm going to try to get on front of the information so by the time we get it, we're still on time.
We're on time. So you got to be faster than me so we can get closer to being ahead of the curve.
Okay, so probably by the time we heard about it, was probably like September of 2021, right?
That sounds about right. That sounds about right.
That's 40 ETH.
It's 40 ETH, yeah.
And the chart doesn't go back. It doesn't allow me to go back further. So the last time we could have probably had a real chance of buying it was at 15 ETH in August.
Yeah.
So from August 18th, from CoinGecko is allowing me to go back right now. I haven't played with it. To when I said the 40 ETH was like 2 weeks. So it doubled in about 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah, it was something crazy like that.
And then from there, it's just gone up and has really maintained value after the peak. After everything peaked and everything comes back down, it's really stayed up. The value of ETH has gone down, but you're still getting probably a good bang for your buck. For those who decide to sell if they want to sell. Like you're still getting,
if they got it back in September?
Yeah. If they got back in September, they're still doubled.
They're still golden.
Well, no. Unless you bought like relatively high prices.
Yeah, like you overpaid for one type thing.
Don't say those words. Don't say that word.
He's like, no.
You don't overpay for apes at this point. At this point, you're paying for exactly the ape you want.
For the exact, yeah.
That's kind of why we haven't gone into Yuga. We're just talking about things that are going on activity-wise. But when Justin bought his ape, he gave, I think it was either an interview or he just talked about it. And he goes, oh, I saw the lonely ape. It was a time where I felt lonely. And I knew that was the only lonely ape. So it just like, I have to have that ape. So that's why he kind of paid his ridiculous $1 million.
Yeah.
Wild boy.
I mean, he's got the funds.
He does got the funds.
It's like you said, you're buying with the one that you want.
So how did this all start?
How did it all start?
It started with less work than what we started with.
It was just a little text message.
It was just a text message.
It's like two boys were like, yo, you want to get into NFTs? Let's make an NFT.
Literally.
Who are them? Who are they? Two people who decided to make some NFTs.
Who are they? I don't know who they are. I've never met them. I know they're local.
They're local.
I know they're local.
It seems like Miami's just shooting out crypto stuff left and right.
So when you hear Gargamel and Greg, that's the pseudo he used?
Gargamel Gordon.
Gordon, my bad. When you hear them talk about it, they're both very inspired by like Miami to create it. They're kind of like, okay, what is a club that we would also want to be a part of that also entails what the city has to offer. So we're like, okay, we're in Miami, so yachts.
Yeah, like there's yachts all over the place.
Exactly, but it's like, but we're not in the ocean.
We're not.
We're in a swamp because we're degenerates.
Yeah, really.
Because we're degens.
Yep.
So essentially, they just created something that others would also want to be a part of.
A yacht club in the swamp.
A yacht club in the swamp.
Sounds interesting. Concept.
With a bathroom where you got to draw.
Graffiti. How fun. Just a high class society of monkeys.
Well, that's what they wanted. It turned out it was not high class.
There's just some bored apes.
So when the idea first started, from the interviews that I've seen and everything that I've read, it's kind of like, it's just a conversation they had, like, let's start this, they're going to do it. And then they went to the current CEO, Nicole, and they were like, oh, they ran the idea by her, and she was kind of like, the idea was, we want a high class, like artsy, showy, fancy type of area, where people are going to be able to draw. And she was like, this is not going to happen.
It's not going to work.
She's like, the first thing they're drawing is a penis.
The first thing they're going to draw on this dashboard?
This dashboard is going to be a penis. And they kind of went with, you know what? She might be right. So let's not make it a high-class, fancy artboard. Let's make it a bathroom. In a club.
Okay, I see.
Where people would draw something like that.
Yeah, like a dive bar.
Huh?
Like a dive bar.
Like a dive bar, correct. And then the first thing that was drawn was obviously a penis.
Nice.
Which I didn't know. They changed the timer. So before, when the yacht club first launched, it was a 2-minute timer for the drawing.
Yeah, you have to wait every
2 minutes you get to draw a
pixel.
A pixel.
It was just one pixel.
Yeah. So the board community was drawing it.
It's so funny.
So they were like, so Nicole was talking about early days, how there was a fight.
There was a fight?
So apparently there was the Discord community that was drawing, and they were just drawing their own collective group. And then there was another community somewhere else that was drawing just gray squares coming down. And she was kind of like, they were just imposing
onto the other
side. And then they were like, no. And then they had to like have entire thing, be like, hey, let's settle. Actually, I said Nicole. It was not Nicole who said that story. It was it was managers of the Discord that told that story on their podcast.
Which podcast?
The fucking Metaverse podcast.
The fucking Metaverse.
Yeah, man. I'm tuned in.
He's already
I'm already listening to all 5 episodes. I'm caught up.
Just for reference, guys, this Metaverse podcast launched in December 2nd.
And I'm caught up.
It was just last month. And I got all the information. And how long are they? I haven't had a chance to listen to them. How long are they?
Some are an hour. Some are 48 minutes. The one I just referenced is 22 minutes or not. It's just random, sporadic, fun conversation recorded. Boom.
Sounds like good.
They also have highlights of the podcast, so you don't have to listen to the full hour. You can listen to like 15-minute rundown of it. Yeah. But it's fun. It's just them talking, shooting the shit with their people who are in the space.
Yeah. Gordon and Gil.
Well, no. So more than it's them. It's also Emperor Tomato Ketchup. And I don't think Sass has been on it. Okay. From what I don't think so.
Nicole?
Not yet. They haven't had her either.
So actually, I want to reference something that you said earlier. I don't know when this is going to take place actually, specifically, but apparently Nicole Muniz is going to be transferred over to like more of a advisor consultant type position, and they hired
another CEO,
a new CEO. His name is Daniel Allegre, former CEO of Blizzard.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
The move makes sense.
Yeah, the move absolutely makes sense. Seeing what they got going on.
Yeah, not just that. It's I'm sure Nicole's great.
I mean, Nicole was like their
founding CEO.
Yeah, founding CEO, one of like their close friends from before.
Exactly. She doesn't run a $4 billion company.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Versus the CEO of Blizzard. Yeah. Or the ex-CEO of Blizzard has big boy company.
Big boy company.
Not saying she can't.
Yeah, no.
I'm just saying it's probably easier for them to get someone who is already well-versed and help her. And also, she might not want...
And also, like, true. And like, I'm sure Daniel already has, like, hella connections.
Yeah. We also just are making speculations out of her butts at this point, so don't listen.
Yeah, so that transfer should be happening, if it hasn't happened yet, the first half of this year.
That makes sense. Quarter one.
First half.
2 quarters.
2 quarters.
Okay, quarter 2. My bad.
Maybe. Yeah, whatever. I'm just saying what it was. But yeah, that's definitely a good move for them. Great idea. So I guess why are they so successful? Yuga.
Because they impacted culture,
community.
So I think if anything, they're probably one of the first NFTs who have an actual community base behind it. And also probably one of the first communities who executed on their roadmap immediately.
Yeah.
So the minute it was like, oh, Bored Apes, what's on the roadmap?
Yeah.
Done. Which is something they talked about. They're like on the roadmap. One of the first things they wanted to do was do the merch drop that they gave for all holders and XYZ, which they did immediately. The minute they could, they were doing it.
Yeah. So I know Gargamel and Gordon, they said that the one thing that they saw lacking for a fact within the NFT community space was like overall like story, like building of the actual projects and the experience. It was just all like just lacking.
Well, to add to that, in their interviews when they first talk about how they started with Bored Ape, and he sent Gordon? No.
Gargamel?
Gargamel sent Gordon the text to create it, and Gordon was like, I love the idea. Give me X time frame so I could write an essay about this. And it was about the Bored Apes. And then Gargamel was like, read it and was like, yes. And they created a story.
And then they went with it.
With Bored Ape, and that's why they have this entire storyline, which they'll continue to build on.
Okay, cool. I don't know anything about the story. To me, it's just like...
Well, they have lore and everything that there's a reason why they ended up where they ended up.
In the
swamp, whatever.
Like what's going on. Oh, that seems like a fun fiction.
Yeah, like you read the the mutant ape, it kind of explains where the serums came from. Like, oh, it's gonna be an airdrop. Blah, blah.
Yeah.
Full story.
So, like, I'm sure there has to be a story behind all that. But yeah, yep.
So yeah, just kind of people who enjoyed the community, impacted culture, and then it just followed. Then the people who had a plentiful were like, oh, time to sell it. Time to sell a few to those who, without, like Mark Cuban got an ape for free.
He got one for free?
It was gifted to him.
Someone gifted it to him?
It was gifted to him.
That's cool.
And he was like, I'm in. So not everyone bought. Like there's another podcast that I listened to with them. They had Snoop Dogg, other people from Snoop Dogg's team, and one of them was talking about, oh, the first Bored Ape I got was gifted to me by one of my friends who bought 3, and he was like, look, this one's for you. And he was like, oh, and then he just fell in love with the community aspect of it.
Yeah.
Because there was no community, as you were saying. So he just did the first stat, and it just continued from there. And they have continued to build.
Yeah.
Which other projects either have not continued to build or are not fulfilling what they promised they would fulfill. You know, scammy. Scammy shit.
Scammy stuff. Just fake value.
Yeah, you can say that.
I tried looking into some of like their team members, like from the executive team, a little bit. Didn't see something too crazy over there, but I got anything that like resonated with me except for like one, the executive producer, Natalie Stone. She was an executive producer for Google, and the part that I thought was cool was that in like back in like 2010. She helped organize music festivals, and I'm with it for music festivals. And I saw that she helped organize Bonnaroo. Bonnaroo is really cool. Been wanting to go.
Well, when they first had Ape Fest, they were like, their first Ape Fest, they were like, we struggled so hard.
Yeah.
Because they're like, no one from the team ever made up a festival.
Yeah.
No one's ever done that.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I'm not sure when Natalie Stone joined the team, but I'm sure that's probably why she got hired.
Well, yeah, and they're still trying to just make it bigger and better every time.
Of course.
So
I mean, I was reading an article on like Snobsiety or like High Snobsiety or something like that, some random website like that, and they were just like kind of roasting the whole Ape Fest thing. They're like, that's just kind of like the whole theme of like that whole website, where they just pretty much roast anything. And I was like, wow.
Yeah, that's fine.
These people did not.
Yeah, because they didn't get invited.
Yeah, that's exactly. That sounds exactly what it was.
You're only gonna hate if you can't get in.
Mm-hmm.
If you got in and then you already gave an opinion, that's a different story. But you didn't even get in. Why do you care?
Yeah.
But they're doing cool stuff.
Yeah, they're building the Yugaverse.
They're not calling it that, but okay.
It sounded like a fun name. What are they calling it?
Other side?
The other side?
Yeah. The game itself is...
No, I meant like Yugaverse, like everything within Yuga Labs.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think they have a name for it.
Oh.
Well, they're just calling it one of like their just one of their metaverses.
Yeah, that's the other side. How fun.
Which is going to be, from what I'm hearing, is they're going to have a lot of story within other side. The game itself. Yeah. Like a lot of story then mixed with the ability for you to also just build community within it. And having the ability to also like take those, like let's say your plot of land and placing it somewhere else.
You can move the plot of land?
That's ideally where they want to get to.
Oh, that's cool.
So from what I've listened and heard is if you have games like World of Warcraft, maybe even these older games that we probably for sure didn't play, that are RPGs,
MMORPGs.
Those.
Yeah, so RPGs are like role-playing games. Yeah, this specifically, an MMO is a mass multiplayer online.
Correct.
RPG.
They want to create that, but they want the ability that if you're sure if the servers themselves are shut down, that it goes down. They wanted that if it's, for example, if Yuga goes down, they can just other players who also have those plots land can move their lands to another spot.
Yeah, like
and recreate
the land is game. Owned like probably on like in their wallet, host on IPSF.
Yeah,
and they could just transfer it to like some other.
Correct, though. So having the ability just to recreate whatever was lost.
Oh, that'd be cool.
And continue playing.
That'd be really cool.
So like, for example, World of Warcraft, you lose your in-games, whatever.
That's it. You're done.
You're done. But here in this situation, you can.
That's the beauty. That's the beauty of Web3, decentralization.
Which is what they talked about, is just making that easier.
Yeah, that's honestly really cool because, like, it just sucks being able like grinding away so much in a game and just.
And then that's what they talked about, and then just being taken.
Yeah, company goes out or
the game, or there's a newer game version,
Yeah.
and then people stop playing that game, and it's like So they just want to continue. Like, this is one game where this game will just continue to grow.
Yeah, it's cool stuff. That's literally like fun, and that's for the other side.
Yeah, but everything's gonna be.
Yeah. So from what I saw was that they're branding with Animoca brands, which makes video games. It's just a company that makes video games to help make that game. With a capacity of 10,000 players. That's what I read. But I think that would just be like at a time. What could not just like, because between for the other sides, you have to have access to it. It's Bored Ape, Mutant Apes that I saw, and that's at least already 30,000 because Bored Apes have 10 and Mutant Apes have 20,000 different characters.
Yeah,
so that's at least 30. I'm assuming at any given time they're working on 10,000 people to be able to be on that game.
I'm sure it's also probably a number to start off with.
Of course,
because can handle this much at this point.
Yeah.
So that number is going to change most likely if more people get better. Interesting route they're going to.
Yep. So obviously, Yuga Labs kicked off their like whole career like startup company with the Bored Apes.
Back in 2021, April 18th. They didn't sell out until May.
Until May. So apparently there's this big like NFT collector on Twitter known as Pranksy. They had acquired several Bored Apes, and then once Pranksy announced that they have had them, is when like people started it started trending like crazy, and people started sweeping them up.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it also probably had something to do with like the reveal, because
like once it revealed a week later, it's when it's basically when it sold out.
Yeah, because when you first bought the Bored Ape, you had no idea.
Unrevealed.
It was unrevealed. You just had like a stock image type thing. The mint price was 0.08 ETH, which is around $200 at the time.
Yeah.
And now they're going for, what do you say, 40 ETH? No, that was back in September.
That was in September of 2021.
80 ETH.
81 ETH was the price I saw yesterday.
Yeah, floor is currently 85 ETH on.
And then the peak floor was 144.
Peak floor.
Stupid numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sold out May 1st.
May 1st. I mean, stupid numbers also include the fact that only 4% of the entire collection is listed on OpenSea. And of those 10,000, 61% are unique holders.
So the majority.
So they're they're being distributed out more so.
Well, yeah, because
there's 6,126 different owners of Bored Ape Yacht Club.
Okay. Which I'm also assuming a lot of the sales that happen are also like not over the counter.
Maybe not. No. Just be like direct sales.
I think so. I think a lot of them might be like that.
Yeah. No, I mean, it would make sense for that to be the case. I know this is not... it kind of is Yuga Labs related, actually. There's this like new game that came out. I forgot the name of the game, but this guy was grinding on that game. He created like this really good like ecosystem, like type of like infrastructure in that game, and someone traded his plots of lands in that game for a CryptoPunk.
Oh,
so he's like, bro, like your shit's next level. Trade me I'll give you this CryptoPunk for what you built.
You know who else owns CryptoPunk? You know who owns CryptoPunk?
Who owns a CryptoPunk?
No, who owns
CryptoPunk? No, I don't know.
Yuga Labs swooped that up.
Souped it up.
It went Mio. It went Mio Mayo.
Sucked it up like the vacuum from Teletubbies.
Okay. Well, damn.
It was just that noise. It gave me flashbacks to my youth.
To your youth.
To my youth.
To your youth. Put yourself out there like that.
Yeah.
But no, it was they bought all of them, and then they went in and allowed it that you can use the IP as well as you can with the Bored Apes.
Oh, so like Bored Apes have like you have your full IP rights to
All of it. You own everything. Your merchandise
that Bored Ape.
to that Bored Ape. And now that applies to that CryptoPunk.
Yeah.
And that Meebits and that everything. Because in the interview, not the interview, the conversation I heard with the creators of Larva Labs and creators of Yuga Labs was they didn't really have a full-on plan for what they wanted CryptoPunks to be. They had more of a plan for Meebits.
Yuga Labs had more of a plan for Meebits.
Larva Labs.
Oh, Larva Labs.
The creators of Meebits and CryptoPunks they didn't really have a plan set out for CryptoPunk. They just
made CryptoPunks.
Yeah, and it just so happened it popped off.
Yeah, it popped off.
And in Meebits, there was more of a plan and strategy into it.
Yeah, because Meebits are like Minecraft-themed voxel characters.
I think something of that nature, yeah.
Yeah, so they got like pigs and skeleton and human characters. So I'm sure that they're trying to make... From what I saw, it looked like they're trying to make like characters playable on Sandbox. Because Sandbox is mostly voxel art also.
I assume. One of the things they also talk about greatly is interoperability between
it's a hard word. If I try to say it right now, I'd probably mess it up too.
Say it.
No. Trying to make me sound silly.
I make me sound silly on here. You sound silly all the time.
No, don't worry, William. I don't need to help you on that venture.
Okay.
But yeah, so you're right. Once Bored Ape Yacht Club kicked off, Yuga Labs just went straight to executing. And shortly after that, they launched the Kennel Club.
Yeah, in June
18th.
Yes.
2021.
Correcto.
Which
that's funny because when I heard them on the Full Send interview, no Bois podcast that they were on, they talked about how they were the Mutant Apes were already planned out. Like the minute Bored Ape came out, sold out, and they were like, "Oh, Mutant Apes is what we want," which is funny because that they had that planned out first, and then Kennel Clubs was released first.
Oh, so Kennel Clubs was like a faster, like shorter, timeline. It was a shorter timeline type thing. Like
it wasn't the first thought, and they got it done first.
Yeah, I mean, have you seen these Mutant Apes? These things look crazy. Like,
and there's multiple levels of Mutant Apes.
Multiple levels. So how did the Mutant Apes thing work? What? Now that we're on that topic, I guess.
So they for every ape you had, you were airdropped a serum, and that serum you're able to give it to your ape.
A random serum.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Those serums are all different. M1, M2, and M3.
Mm-hmm. 3 levels of serums. Each Bored Ape Yacht Club holder was airdropped 1.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. And then from there, whichever one you got, you were able to give it to your ape.
Mm-hmm.
You're not able to give it twice though.
Each ape was only allowed to be mutated one time.
So if you mutated this
with
ape,
an M1, it was mutated with the M1.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then M1 and M2 are very similar apes. Now the only one that's really a big draw is Mega or
the Mega. I think is what it's called. For M3,
which is M3. Those are much rarer.
Yeah, I'm assuming like the different...
the different levels is just different variety of that serum. Mm-hmm. So there was more M1s, there was less M2s, and then even less M3s.
Yeah.
Which I wonder if they chose the names because of the BMW.
What?
Those car enthusiasts will listen and will understand what an M1 is, an M2, and an M3.
No, do you think the creators of the Bored Apes are car?
No, but they live in Miami and they might drive BMWs.
True.
I'm not saying they do or don't. I'm just saying it wouldn't be too far-fetched.
I see. So yeah, since there's 10,000 apes and each ape got one of those serums, that means that there was another 10,000 mutant apes. But they had like another set of mutant apes that they released also. Besides the 10,000 that were
that you can mint.
They
had an extra 10 that was already mutated.
Yeah,
right?
Something like that. I don't know. So here's the thing that I don't know. Like, if there's 3 different types of mutations, and 10,000 different apes with a bunch of different characteristics. Like, how? I'm just curious on the technical aspect of that. Like, how much drawing went into that? Like,
A lot.
so like each of the 10,000 apes had 3 different versions drawn, only for one of those versions to be used.
Most likely.
That's wild. That'd be wild. Like, I haven't, like, to me that just,
Yeah, that's probably how you have to do it.
so that's why I'm thinking. To me, this is just the only way that makes sense.
Well, it also depends how they were generated. I think that since they're not AI generated, a person drew them because that's where the art was created by. So,
I'm sure. Like, okay, so like here's the next question: Was the mutant apes revealed immediately?
No, week.
A week after, also.
Correct.
A week after, like, because I'm sure I think they had like,
A week after the sale of mutant apes happened.
yeah, because I think there was
reveal was released.
there was like a deadline also for like when you could give your ape the serum.
Yeah, so you can also it could be within the time frame. Yeah, you can't mutate any more apes. Everything must have been used already, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. So there was a cutoff. If you didn't use it, it wasn't mutated.
Exactly.
I think there's like 200-ish. It was, if I saw the number right, there was like about 200 that didn't get mutated.
They probably wanted to just keep the serum.
They probably just wanted to keep the serum, yeah. Which I don't, unless, who knows, maybe that serum gets used for something later.
Maybe. You can do that.
Yeah, you can. They can.
They can do that.
Yeah, that'd be
Well, you
wild.
can also probably wait and maybe they reopen it up for those 200s to do it within in-game. And you can see it mutate in-game.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
That'd be
too.
insane.
Yeah.
We don't know.
I don't know. We don't know. Yeah, we don't know.
That's just something we can see. I definitely, at this rate that this is going with questions we have, we need them here. So we can ask them, okay, when you thought of this, how did this go about?
I'm sure that they're very, very requested.
I'm sure too. And selective.
And definitely selective. I mean, if I were them, I'd be selective.
But
William,
we're local.
Yeah, we are local. We're like literally like
30-minute drive.
Look, if they want to go to what's it called, Steak and Shake, real quick.
What?
Steak and Shake.
Steak and Shake?
Yeah, I'd invite them out to Steak and Shake.
I don't know if you're saying it right.
Steak and Shake, yeah.
Is that the name?
Yes, yeah. Unless you're talking about like Shake Shack.
I'm thinking of Shake Shack.
No, Steak and Shake.
You're right. There is a Steak and Shake. I just forget. Yeah.
Yeah. So if anyone on the
in the Yuga's
team wants to go to Steak and Shake,
open invite.
Open invite.
And we just have questions.
Yeah. That'd be a fun time. I don't know. I just really like Steak and Shake. It was just random. It wasn't like.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I can see that because I'm here Steak and Shake. I'm like, at least Shake Shack is a little more expensive.
Yeah, but no, it's not Steak and Shake. Steak and Shake just they got like these flat hamburgers. It's just good stuff. All right, let's get back. Let's get back on it.
No, we don't have to. But I'm just you're interrupting me for hamburgers from a cheap burger place.
William, I don't know, man. They got good burgers. I'm not a big fan.
At least Five Guys has had like.
You see, I was just about to say that one. I'm not a big fan of Five Guys.
They have good burgers.
Do they?
I don't eat burgers out like that as much.
Their burgers seem a little pricey for me, but I don't know. I think it's
really price.
I just like cheap burgers.
Every time you equate anything to money, I just have one thing to tell you: broke boy.
I just like cheap burgers.
You say that, but don't say you don't overpriced because you like the cheap one.
No, if I like the cheap one and there's one that's probably just as good or equal and more expensive, that's pricey.
No, that's not the way it works. So the other burger has better quality stuff. That's why the price is there.
I don't know if it does though.
Okay, broke boy. Everyone could refer Alex as a broke boy from now on.
Look,
if anyone ever sees it,
no. Let's do this. Let's put it up to a vote. Let us know if you like Steak and Shake more or Five Guys. That's it. Simple vote.
Out of spite, I'm going to create fake accounts to say mines.
So you can start commenting.
Yo, Alex, I don't know what he's talking about, but Five Guys is way better than Steak and Shake. That shit trash.
You're like, damn. Alex just completely got wrecked on from a whole burger conversation. All right, bro.
You think the apes eat burgers?
Of course. Why wouldn't they?
I don't know.
They live in the swamp.
You're right.
Eat some gator burgers.
Fire.
That'd be wild.
You know what would be wild if they dropped some gators?
Some gators?
Some like bored ape gators.
Some bored gators?
Bored ape gators.
Bored ape gators? What does that mean? Like
alligators.
Yeah. Bored ape gators? Like a mix between ape, like like a monkey and a gator.
Okay.
Do you follow?
No. Are you following?
I follow.
No, you're not. I just said Bored Ape gators, meaning just like the Bored Ape, but they're alligators made by Yuga Labs.
I see.
I don't think that was so hard to follow.
No, I follow.
I don't think you followed.
I don't think you caught up to what you said.
Bored Ape gators.
Yeah, an ape is a primate, like a monkey, like has appendable fingers.
Okay. So
a gator is a reptilian.
I know that. I do know that.
So a bored ape gator would imply that this alligator has either opposable thumbs, fur, or actually no, definitely opposable thumbs. I don't know what a bored ape gator would consist of, but nonetheless, they did do a bored ape lion crossover. Bored lion.
Okay, I know what you're telling me, but what do you think the name of the kennel club is? Bored Ape Kennel Club.
You're right.
Oh, okay,
I understand that.
Okay, then I don't see why you're arguing me for.
Well, no, it was just making sure. Like I'm just encouraging conversation.
I know what you're encouraging. I'm not saying you're wrong. What I am saying is you're telling me my assumption is incorrect because of opposable thumbs, and I am here saying that the name that they give is Bored Ape, and then they add the animal
Kennel
and then the
Club.
club. So in this situation, it's Bored Ape Kennel Club. Do the kennels have opposable thumbs?
No, they don't.
Okay, then.
Okay, so just some alligators into the mix.
They're in a swamp. I say yes.
I see.
I just didn't understand that I'm very spiteful when it comes to you correcting me.
William gets hot whenever I challenge.
Also, the other side had 100,000
what
plots of land.
Yeah, 5 different sectors with 200,000 in each sector.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's a lot of plots of land.
You're going for an ETH. You want to swoop some up?
They're going for an ETH. You know, floor price 1.47. Yeah, you're right. Only 3% listed. Damn.
Oh my god.
33,000 owners. You know what? I might go for some of those.
We're gonna start swooping them up.
We're gonna have to start generating some ETH.
Put the miners back on.
Put the miners.
Well, no, we gotta stake them. Oh no, never mind. Yeah. We'll just keep on buying ETH.
Just start buying ETH.
Just buy ETH.
Yeah, but like these sectors look pretty cool, if I'm being honest. Like the environments, the art, whoever did the art, kudos to you.
I mean, just buy now, sell it in 5 years.
Sell it in 5
if you want to. If not, what if there's a way to generate money from in there, or generate ApeCoin? You probably can't generate ApeCoin. It has a hard 1 billion cap.
What's ApeCoin?
No, you can't generate ApeCoin. What is ApeCoin though? Because I just used it like I knew what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
you know what ApeCoin is? We didn't even get into that.
No, we haven't gotten into that. That's why I'm asking. But yeah, ApeCoin's a coin that's pretty much operated, distributed by the ApeCoin DAO.
Yeah.
You said 1 billion cap?
Wait up, son. Yeah, they do have 1 billion. There'll only ever be 1 billion ApeCoin.
Yeah, so essentially the ApeCoin DAO is just a community for
of
people
ApeCoin holders
interested in the ape environment. To be
ape
part
community.
The ape community, I guess. To be a part of this ApeCoin DAO, all you gotta do is have some ApeCoin in a wallet.
Yeah, you can just operate within the DAO.
Mm-hmm. We've covered DAOs before in a previous episode.
So we're not going to go to deep draft. But what we will talk about is the distribution of the ApeCoin.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't going to go over the distribution, but you got the information. Let's go for it.
If there's a billy already given out to people, we should go over the distribution of it because we need to know who got it.
Let's go. Who got it? Who got what?
So 62% of the tokens went to the DAO community. Of that, 15% went to Bored Ape holders and then Mutant Ape holders. With holders of BAYC, they got 10,000 ApeCoin, and holders of MAYC got 2,000 ApeCoin. And then the rest was released into the DAO for its ecosystem fund, so it could just be used around. Mm-hmm. Then from there, 16% of the tokens went directly to Yuga Labs, designated a portion of their allocation towards the Jane Goodall Charity Fund to help support in real life apes. And they've also done other charity donations throughout.
Yeah, so now that we're talking about charities, the Bored Ape Kennel Club
Was given to $1 million.
Yeah, there was. I don't remember how much, but
It was $1 million.
It was $1 million.
One of them was $1 million. If they given more, I don't know.
Yeah, but it was towards no-kill animal shelters.
Yes.
Something that I have realized, I don't know if Yuga was the one that started this trend, but I have been seeing this a lot within the crypto space. A lot of these communities, at least successful communities, are like pulling through.
The ones that do try to impact the space, and
they do give. They like giving back to.
Yeah, World of Women does it. I heard the podcast that they had, and they talked about how they're donating to women empowerment, and not just women empowerment, but also putting in place systems to where women can also just join the space easier.
Yeah, I remember hearing of one in Solana that was giving back to like mental health, just overall medication stuff, and there's just a handful of them.
So the other one is 14% of the tokens went to launch contributors. So anyone who helped or was significant, they received a portion of that. We don't know what percentage it was they received. That information has not been disclosed. And then the remaining 8% went directly to the 4 founders of Bored Ape, of Yuga Labs.
80 million tokens of $1 billion.
Huh?
8%.
Yeah, 8% of $1 billion, so you're
80 million.
80 million.
That's a lot. I'm gonna search up on CoinGecko right now.
Okay, I haven't looked at this price just because I've never used it or needed it, but I'm gonna say it's at $5.
$5 per ape coin.
Yes.
$5 times a billion. That's $5 billion.
Yeah.
I think that's a little high.
It was more before.
What?
It fluctuated all the way to $40.
Really? Oh, true. Oh, wow, William. You never looked at this before?
I haven't looked.
You want to know what the price is?
What's the price?
$4.99. This guy got it right on the money.
And I have no idea.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I don't look at prices like that.
Damn, bro, like right on it.
Whoever thinks I cheated, I did not.
No, dude, it set it right off the dome. That's funny.
So they currently have $5 billion in circulation.
And yeah, pretty much. Kinda.
Yes. Because I didn't finish.
Yeah. There's some key information.
There's key information I have not read yet.
Yeah.
So there are $5 billion right now. But you can't sell it all.
Yeah, it's all time locked.
Yeah, not all of it, but a good amount.
Yeah.
So an important note: by the way, this allocation spread is directly, if I'm not mistaken, from Coinbase. They broke it down and explained to it. I think
the allocation, it's on their.
It's also on their page.
It's on the ApeCoin DAO page.
It's also there.
ApeCoin.com. At least you were reading all that, and I was reading it straight off their website, and I was like, oh, this is all pretty accurate.
Yeah. So their last thing was, not every ape coin is in circulation yet. A concept known as locked tokens for Yuga Labs. Whatever. BYC, their ape coin. It won't be unlocked for at least 12 months. Meaning whatever is distributed to the founders will not be given to them for at least 12 months. And then from that point, it will be given to them at a monthly rate. They'll be able to access a monthly amount.
Yeah.
From it.
Yeah, so there'll be an initial lockup for 12 months. Then, what is this? 2,222,222 and 22 unlocked per month for the next 36 months.
Yeah.
After that 12 months.
Because it's going to be given to them monthly.
Mm-hmm.
So the founders can't tank the price.
Yeah, they can't just
decide to
dump.
They can't dump it and then kill the price. So you think we should buy some ApeCoin?
I would buy some ApeCoin once I see some of the proposals in their DAO, which I'm gonna pull up right now, actually.
Oh, I don't care for the proposals. It's gonna be used everywhere within the ecosystem of Yuga Labs. It does not matter.
Like within the other side, also
within everything.
It's just gonna be used.
It makes the most amount of sense.
Yeah, of course. I mean, if they're running stuff like that, might as well. But yeah,
But yeah, they're doing a lot of cool stuff, and there's a lot of stuff that they're still working on and still trying to do. So there's just more to come.
yeah. So like one of the proposals is to find a bug bounty program. So if like someone finds like some type of bug within the community, fix it up, pay them for finding the bug.
Yeah, makes sense.
Another proposal is Ape Coin community goes racing at Daytona International Speedway. Why? I don't know. Sounds like fun.
Not everything has to have a purpose. Sometimes things are just fun to do.
Yeah, I mean, just doing that alone is like publicity. That's worthwhile. It is fun, and people get to hear about it.
Okay, so something I sent you today. It's on topic. It's about NFTs.
You sent me? Oh,
Yes.
Something you sent me today. I know what you sent
The
me.
Miami NFT Week.
Miami NFT Week, April 1st, I think is.
It's in March 31st to April 1st.
Mhm.
So are we going? What do you think about that?
Do
you think there's going to be some apes there?
There'll likely be all the apes there.
I think it's a great idea.
All the apes will be there.
No, I don't think all. I think some. I just think it's a great idea.
I definitely know of one.
Do you know people who've went?
Yes.
Have you have you spoken to them yet?
A handful of people. Not today about that specifically. I reached out to one of my buddies. No reply yet, but I do know like a handful of people that went last year. I could reach out to them.
We should reach out to them and see if it was worthwhile.
Yeah. Actually, we're gonna see some of them on Sunday.
This Sunday?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
There's this like meetup on Sunday.
Oh, we're doing that?
I'm going.
Did you get my ticket?
No, it's meetup. I don't have a ticket thing. It's just like a meetup is like I have an account, like a personal account, because it's just a meetup. I've had it, and then it's like.
So it's not what you sent me.
No, what I sent you was something else. I sent you the meetup thing, and then the other thing was something else.
And then I asked you a question right underneath that, and I said, "Do I have to get all three?"
And I said the first one's one thing, and the other two.
You never answered.
Oh, I never replied. I replied in my head. I'm sorry.
I literally looked today. I'm like, did he ever respond to me?
I completely 100% replied in my head.
Okay.
Because I could have sworn that.
While we're here, which ones do I need to get?
The first one and one of the other two. Doesn't matter. Because I sent two that looked identical.
Yes, and I got confused because I know which one to get.
It doesn't matter. They're the same thing.
I can work with that. Okay. After this podcast.
Yeah.
I'll get that.
Later. Right after. But yeah, Miami NFT Week could be a move. Could be the move.
I think it has to be a move. We go podcasting within it. I think that'll be a great time to get guests.
Yeah, definitely be a great time to get guests. All right, looks like we're going to
Miami NFT Week.
Yeah, at this point,
we're just committed.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. It'll be another fun weekend.
Another fun weekend. When isn't it a fun weekend?
Always.
We live in Miami.
Facts.
We don't always go out, but
no, I go out pretty much. I go pretty often, man. It's not good. It's not healthy.
It's not healthy.
It's not healthy.
You make it work.
I'm gonna die young. At the rate this goes,
well lived.
No sleep.
Short-lived, but well lived. Short but well lived.
Fair enough. I'm wasting all my life energy, pushing through it to 5 a.m., waking up early, pushing through again.
Gotta gather the mana.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, there's so I think some talks about like creating like a marketplace for NFTs that are generated within the other side, using the ape coin as like the
native currency.
The native currency for that. Yeah. So in terms of like the plots of lands for the other side, I mentioned that there's 5 sectors, with 200,000 plots of land each. You said there was a total of 1 million plots.
100,000.
100,000. My bad. Correct. My math was.
Yo.
Yeah. I just added an extra. I just added an extra 0 in there. But these plots of land have like different resources, ore, root, shard, and anima. And I'm sure that there's going to be some type of like objective gameplay to go and collect these things or burn it and use it for in-game collectibles, which would probably be like just overall like just cool things that you could use in the game.
Well, yeah, probably one of the ways they're gonna probably you're gonna be able to buy within the game is probably with ApeCoin.
With ApeCoin, yeah,
or
in an open marketplace with other players.
With other players. What I'm curious on now, since they already fully distributed the ApeCoin, however it's gonna be, Unless you already have ape coin, you won't be able to buy because there's no way of earning it.
Yeah, you could earn it.
No. I mean, there's no way to earn it from a native chain. You have to be paid in it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be paid.
Is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Which is interesting.
Oh yeah,
because now within game you're gonna have to do work or some sort of achievement to earn it,
or just provide value to the community.
Huh?
Or provide value to the community. Like for that example I just gave, for the proposal that they have, find a bug within the system, and they get paid for finding that bug.
Correct.
Or probably like, I don't know, doing some like ad campaign. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of slews of proposals that someone can make.
No, that of course. There's always going to be a way to earn it. I'm just saying there won't be like...
There'll be no minting.
Exactly.
No mining. No staking. No staking. It is...
Earn.
Work.
You have to work.
You have to work for it.
That is the proof of work in this situation. That is the consensus mechanism here.
No? No.
Yes? Maybe?
No.
Okay, my bad.
So consensus is all chain stuff. This is just where values added.
Yeah, but I mean, for like you for ETH, you have proof of stake. For Bitcoin, you have proof of work.
Yeah.
Here is you actual work you have to do because it's already been allocated. It's already been minted.
Correct. Yeah, but okay. So the thing with proof of work and proof of stake thing, those are rewards for like adding information to the chain.
To the chain, correct.
This is more so like you're adding value to the community.
To the community itself. I understand that.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, it's a layer 2 built on ETH. I'm assuming
it's analogous, but it's not the same thing.
Fair enough. I don't know what you just said to me. That word was a little too.
It's similar, but it's not quite the same. Like
yes.
I see where you're coming from, but it's just I can't say straight up because it's not quite straight up. So I was confused about this thing that's been popping up on these plots of lands for the other side.
The imp? Is it not an imp?
I don't know what they are. People refer to them as
kuna.
Koalas.
Koalas?
Well, no, you were close to the name. They're called kodas.
Yo, then why you say koalas, dog?
Because I read something, they're like, oh, these things look like koalas. I was like,
dude,
you're like, why?
You've only said this once to me, and I kind of remember the name. I think it's fair.
Yeah, no, you're pretty close. Yeah, they're called kodas, and I had no idea what they were.
Well, we still don't know what they are.
Well, no, apparently
You found out what they are?
I found out what they are.
Okay.
They are celestial beings, at least from what I read. Celestial beings that serve as guides to the other side. They're pretty much going to be what gives like the players in the game some type of plot or storyline.
And sorry to interrupt. Quick question: you're saying not all plats have them, right?
Not all.
Oh, there's only 500 coda. Oh no, there's multiple coda.
Where are you looking at? Are you looking?
I'm on OpenSea.
OpenSea
right now. Looking at
the other deed.
Other side, yeah. I'm looking at
Coda.
Coda.
Oh, Codas have clothing too.
Yes, they have clothing question mark, core, eyes.
There's 500 variations of Coda.
Yes.
That's wild. I mean, there's 100,000 different plots of land, so.
But now, how much is like a Coda with like land? Like, how much is a land that has a Coda on it? That's what I want to see.
I don't know. If I want a Coda, I want it with a weapon.
You would want it with a weapon. Why? Why? You see, you always gotta fight.
No, not fight. Defend.
Let's see how much one of these worth.
No, just 1.5.
Open it. Yeah.
Oh, this one looks crazy. This looks like like from Pandora.
Is that a movie?
That is the planet from Avatar.
Ah, that's what you're referring to.
Yeah.
That is a nice place.
I don't know. The one I'm looking right now looks kind of like a.
Well, this one's loading up for
volcano. Yo, these things look crazy. You know what?
Getting land?
I think.
You got the ETH. You got money like that. You a big boy.
I got the ETH.
Huh?
He said I got the ETH.
You got the ETH. I'm putting you on the spot.
Gotta find the right price.
If it's one thing, Alex has ETH. He doesn't got cash.
I got no cash.
But he got crypto.
I got no cash.
But he got crypto.
Of course, bro. We talk crypto all the time. How the fuck am I gonna talk about crypto?
You know your wife cursing in the microphone like that for?
What the?
I'm kidding. Well, actually, I was noticing a lot of the podcasts I do watch are censoring on YouTube. Like, they're bleeping out when they curse sometimes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because YouTube's. Probably...
I'm just like, pussies. You playing with the algo like that? You gotta do what the algo says, pussy.
Nah, that's funny.
I was like, with all the money y'all make, because the ones I do watch do make money.
Yeah.
I'm like,
so you care about the algo like
you
that?
care about the algo like that and you got money?
Play the game in hard mode. Let's see how you do.
Huh?
He said play the game in hard mode.
What game?
Just the game. Content game.
Oh, yeah.
Don't bleep nothing out. No cuts.
No cuts. One take.
One take.
Like how Rogan used to do them live.
Keep it real.
Well, PBD does them live. Anything else you want to say about you?
What else do I want to say? I talked about how the Kennel Club donated some money to.
Yes.
Yeah. That was I don't know. I saw that. I was like that made my heart feel warm.
Yeah, but, and then they gave their donating to the apes. Why is it not?
So okay, here's the thing that I have with buying the other side deed.
What?
If I have just an other side deed, I can't really play the game. You need a Bored Ape or a Mutant Ape to play the game. I'm assuming at some point you get a CryptoPunk or a Meebit.
You are right about that for now. That would be, but you would be able to log in and place your plot.
Yeah, it plays my plot.
And then you can people go on your plot.
Yeah,
you can put stuff on your plot.
But William, this, okay,
we also don't know what limitations we have.
Get this. There's 100,000 plots of land.
I see what you're saying.
And there's
I
30,000.
understand. Okay, so what do you want to do? You want to buy an ape instead now?
I can't afford an ape.
Okay. So how much do we need for an ape?
An ape?
20 ETH for a mutant ape.
For a mutant ape?
Let's be specific.
Okay, so right now mutant ape floor is at 19.39 ETH.
So we need 19 ETH.
Yeah.
I want you to dock yourself on this podcast. How much ETH you got right now?
I don't got that much ETH, dog.
How short are we?
Too much.
What's too much? Give me the dollar amount.
Dollar amount? I don't know the dollar amount with him.
10K? We're short 10K?
We're short 10K.
I'm asking a question. ETH is at 1,300.
Let's say 10.
Let's say 10?
Let's say 10. 10 works. We could look, whatever the fuck it is, I'm gonna be honest, I could find floor prices dropped. 18.9.
Okay, son, this is what I'm saying.
Look,
so we need what 7 ETH?
What I know
So
for
I
a
need to go
fact.
find 7 ETH.
What I know for a fact is
I could find an investor.
William, why are you selling for one ape?
I see what you're saying. I can find investors for 4 apes.
Yes.
All I heard is we need 4 apes now.
Please.
Okay.
Please.
We'll make phone calls.
Gotta make some phone calls. I already got a marketing campaign
I already have one
strategy.
person in mind.
I have 2. One of them is probably the same person you're thinking.
One of them is definitely the same person, and just because you said that, I have another one.
You already know the second person. You just don't know I'm thinking about the second person.
Who do you think? We're about the same second person? No, we're not.
I don't know.
No,
I hope we are.
Nah,
just to keep on the same wavelength.
We're not. This will be off topic pod. Because we're gonna see if we can find investors for some apes.
Definitely not saying this on the pod.
We're not gonna speak about this on the pod right now.
That's too funny.
Until they're a guest.
Until they're guests, yeah.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be a guest.
Yeah, oh yeah, bro. These people know what they're doing.
Now you see, we went on tangents.
Oh, we got on tangents.
Which I want you to know. I was listening to the fucking Metaverse pod.
Oh my god, I almost had a whole.
And they go on some super tangents.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's literally what they said. Like
it was funny.
The idea is to go on
an adventure, basically.
Hold on. They get serious and seriously off topic.
And seriously off topic, basically.
That's funny. Yeah. Okay, check it out. Was Beeple on there?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Yeah, because I saw something somewhere that
from not
people. They might just be like trying to get him on.
They've talked about him. No, they know people.
Of course they know.
They've
of course.
communicated.
No, of course. Those are we're literally talking about the most influential people in the NFT space. They have to know each other.
Fair enough.
Yep. Well, I don't know what.
Small intermission.
Small intermission,
guys. We have another Sometimes Crypto happy hour happening in February. To those who listen, please follow on Instagram. All the links are always in the description. Also follow on Twitter. We are also on there.
Yep. At AC_AGS. SC.
It's all in the description. Don't worry what he said. Don't listen to that man right there. It's all in the description. And if it's not there, it's going to be there.
Check out the link tree.
Check out the link tree. It will be there.
Check out our website.
Check out the website. There's not a lot on there yet. More will come.
Everything's all linked together. You click on one place, you'll find something else.
Yeah. More will be built on the website. more to come shortly as things continue to progress. And we put a rocket up Alex's asshole.
Yeah, we're trying to get us to
the moon,
to ApeCoin level.
Ayo. So check out that. We're gonna be doing another sometimes crypto happy hour.
February 13th,
the day before Valentine's Day. So
keeping it nice and
we just reminded y'all.
Yeah.
That Valentine's Day. So if you have a girlfriend, right there, you remember.
You remember.
Boom. You're welcome. At least you can do is like and follow.
Yep. Like and
after hooking you up like that, dog.
Yeah. Just start looking for your gifts.
And look, because I have to promote my thing, I gave you an extra few days to find a gift.
Yep.
You're welcome. It's like if I didn't help you out with crypto, I help you out in your love life.
Yep. William over here being multifaceted.
Buy her some flowers. Tell her she's beautiful.
Randomly. Just do that
randomly, man. Make them feel loved. Like Alex.
What? You make me feel loved all the time. Is that what you're trying?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. We could get back on topic.
All right. Yeah. What topic?
What
was the topic?
We were talking about Yuga Labs, aren't we?
Yuga Labs.
We have nothing else to talk about.
Okay, no. What I do want to know is when are you gonna get me a pack of Happy Dad's banana flavored seltzers? Okay,
so you see, that's not my fault. I can go on an adventure to go try to acquire that. I don't know where I'm gonna find it. But do you really want that? Like, so I thought about buying it when I saw. Okay, we're gonna get into it. So when I saw the episode, the Full Send podcast, and they brought it out, released for the first time 4 months ago on that podcast, I was like, wow, how cool would it be if we bought that and we put it on our shelf?
Mm-hmm. Pretty cool.
Pretty fucking cool.
At least I wouldn't mind having just the empty box there.
You see, I knew you would say some dumb shit like that. I knew this. No, it has to be filled. So that's why I thought I had a better idea.
Buy two.
Exactly. And we could still maybe have an empty box.
Here's the problem.
What's the problem?
With finding one.
No, I don't think that's a problem.
Okay, so there's no problem.
There's never a problem. You just need enough money to solve those problems.
And connections.
Not even. If you got the money, you can find a connection. Because you just put it out there in the ether.
It'll be like 1 ETH for 1 pack of...
Whoa, son. That's a lot of money for 1 pack of Happy Dads, okay? We're paying $1,300 for a 12-pack of beers. Do the math and tell me how much that is per beer.
That's a lot of beer.
Tell me how much it is.
That's a lot per ounce per beer.
It's almost $100 per beer.
Yep.
No, thank you, Alexander. We're not doing that.
Is it a pack of 12?
I think so.
It's a little bit more than $100.
Or is it 24?
No, I think it's a pack of 12.
I did $1,300. Okay, 20.
I'm just saying.
$110.
Yeah, just a little bit more.
I flicked them off, but boom, it'll be on our shelf. That's what I thought.
That would be cool.
I also think I figured out what we need for the walls.
For the walls? What do you got? What
banners?
Banners? Ah,
Bitcoin banner.
A banner with just your face on it.
I don't want my face on it.
I would love you.
I have enough with my face.
You never see your face.
I'm glad. It's scary. I think I might break the cameras when they come up. Not the point I was making, but we have a clock there.
We got a clock.
But
a banner.
Bored Ape banner.
A poster.
Types poster.
Mm-hmm.
V friends up. Our pug.
A portrait of a Gary.
A portrait of a yes. I have a better idea for us. We get 10 people we follow that we like, and we put them on a poker table. Like, you know how they have the dogs playing poker? Same idea, but with people we follow.
Okay.
So like we'll have a Gary, we'll have a Grant
at a poker table.
That'd
be cool.
But the coins that they're playing with are all like different cryptos.
Ape coin.
Yeah, that too. They're like, yeah.
That'd be cool.
Is this we should work on this? We should find someone who can do this?
A digital designer.
Oh, because we want to make a poster. So
I don't know. What were you thinking? Like a sculpture?
I was thinking, whoa.
Oh.
I don't know about how.
I know, I was thinking like something like that.
No.
Like a.
No.
I was like, damn, bro's going all in.
Yeah, that's way more difficult.
Yeah, that is very difficult.
I thought a painting.
Like a mural.
Yes.
Painted onto the wall.
Yeah, but then we can't take it.
Yeah. No.
I think that's part of the...
Like a canvas.
Yes. And we have all of them just playing there.
That'd be cool.
Think we could hire someone to do that? You
could absolutely hire someone to do that.
We're going to look into that. You know what? If we did that, if we really come up with that, People just tune in to see that painting.
Just to see the painting.
Dead ass.
You'll be like, bro, that's a cool ass painting.
Is there anyone specific you want to have on our painting? This is, you know what? If this gets clipped, it gets clipped. Oh, who do we want on this painting?
Who do we want?
We got Gary. We got Grant.
We got Grant. We got Gary.
Ryan.
Patrick.
For sure, PBD.
Let's see.
JRE. Some Schultze on there while we're at it.
Schultze.
Gotta have some flagrancy.
Uncle Joe.
Uncle Joe. Oh, Joey. You meant that uncle. For sure. Some Kanye.
Kanye. He's like, let's make it controversial now.
Diversity, though.
Diversity. Hey, PPD's a Syrian.
You're right. Should we clip that? Is that a little too out there?
I don't think so. There's no reason to be. Why would it be out there?
I don't know, man.
We're commissioning a piece of work.
You're right.
Usually art tends to be controversial.
You're right. Just to make it fair, we'll also have Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
That's his friend. No?
I don't know if they're friends.
Maybe not anymore. You're right about that. No, 100%. I take it back. I just remember that Kanye was on Alex Jones, and Alex Jones looked like looked like the non-crazy guy.
Yeah.
I take it back, guys. You're right. Kanye's a little nuts sometimes.
That's funny.
But you're right.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That'd be
a badass painting.
cool painting. Cool painting. I mean, who knows? Who would paint it?
I have no idea.
That's a good question.
I don't know who can paint.
Let's hire people.
Beep. I don't think it works.
Bro, if we could.
I'm not saying we can't hire him to do it. I'm just saying we can't afford to do it.
I don't know.
He sold a painting for $62 million.
He did not sell a painting for $62 million.
Okay.
He sold an NFT that he worked on for 5,000 days.
For $62 million.
At auction for $62 million.
Okay, how many things does it cost to commission an NFT from him? Because it doesn't matter.
Not an NFT, an actual painting.
Yeah, but he doesn't know. We don't know if he can paint.
He painted these things.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
He painted all of them?
I don't know about all of them, but I know he painted. He painted them.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't know about all of them. All of them's a lot, but I do know he painted.
That'd be a cool painting.
Yeah, that'd be a super cool painting. People will find the money. We'll find the money. You tell us you'll do it, and I promise you,
we can find the money.
I'll find hella money.
If you can tell me you can make this painting a thing.
Yeah, if you yes, absolutely.
That's all I need.
That's all I need. That's enough motivation for me to find the money.
That's a good badass.
Because as of right now, it's like it's a cool idea, but the only person who could really execute it would be him.
I don't know. I don't know all about that right now.
What?
I want to say yes to you, but no.
No.
I don't know that yet.
You don't know what?
If he's the only one who can do it.
No. Anyone could do it. But for it to be a Beeple painting, it's gotta be him.
But I would rather we create the painting, people sees it, he then contacts us and goes, I want to make this an NFT as well.
Uh-huh.
And I want to make another painting of it, a version 2.
I see. Because
then we could also be like, and since it's like that, you can also do it inspired by your art style. But you have to tell who's who.
You have to be able to tell who's who.
I think that's more intriguing to people.
I mean, I don't know. This is all speculative.
Well, guys, when we meet and if you see it up on the wall, dog,
it's right here.
Just know we'll be excited.
It will be, yeah.
It will be talked about for an entire hour.
It'll be a good day. Yeah, that'll be the episode would be like.
Literally, we just talked about it for like 30 minutes, and it hasn't even happened yet.
Yeah.
How long are we at?
An hour 12.
Yeah.
Da.
Can we close out?
We could close out. Yeah. I mean, we just had a whole rant discussion.
You're right. Anything you need to say?
Besides the fact that we're hosting an event at the Bend, February 13th.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing some crypto matchmaking.
Yeah. We're going to be matching everybody with the chain or cryptocurrency or whatever that best suits their needs.
Yep. Absolutely. Because there's more to just exchange rates on crypto. There's utility.
Yeah.
And yeah. Well, besides that, nope, I got nothing else to say.
I don't either. They'll probably get these podcasts will get longer. Video will come out at some point in this month. More exciting stuff will come. More consumable information. You get to see William's beautiful face for the first time ever. Second time. Actually, not true. They see our face all the time. The logo of the... Oh, you're right. An unfiltered version of William's face. Fair enough. Jesus.
How exciting.
Nerve-wracking.
Right. Thank you for tuning.
It's been another week of your favorite crypto podcast.
Sometimes crypto.
The Unscripted Crypto Podcast. Hey, yo.